We are at halftime. It is 69-64. What's going on? The Gridiron Blitz says halftime is better than no time. Do you want to say what's going on to everybody in the chat? Appreciate you guys. What in the world happened to my thing? All right, hold on. All right, sorry about that, guys. I don't know what's going on, but do appreciate you guys. What's going on, Jay? What's going on, West Branch? Zeppelin King, MonStar Sports and Entertainment, James Willis, 2K Plays. What's going on, everybody? All right, so I guess I'll put on my since since it is halftime. What's going on, Realist 213? How's it going, brother? Michigan State might break the tie. I hope. I know. What do you call it? They came back from what 17 down. What's going on, Dwayne Boatwright? Corrections between Maryland and Michigan State. Oh yeah, 19 down. Yeah, that was crazy. 19 down at half. What do you call it last night? That is crazy. What's going on, Arku? Yeah, Christian Wood's been averaging around 21 points since Andre Drummond been traded. So I'm liking what he's doing. He just need to get stronger. Don't at me. So I got a question for you guys. How do you guys like these transitions and stuff like that? If they don't prove to you Michigan State is relevant, nothing will. I mean, hey, as long as they got Tom Izzo, man, they got always a chance. Dennis Schroeder looking good. Okay, Zeppelin King says he likes it. That's what's up. Oh, you know what I did forget to say? There we go. I forgot the scroll text. Jay says, "Yeah, the day something happens to Izzo, I'm quitting basketball." Hey, I definitely feel you on that. I'm actually real talk. I'm kind of looking forward to see what Michigan State football is going to be like. You know, losing Mark D'Antoni or Mark D'Antonio. I'm sorry. You know, I'm kind of you know, I want to see what that team looks like and how he's going to coach it. What's going on, LSU Tigers? How's it going? Thank you, Gridiron Blitz. Okay. Yeah, I cannot wait, LSU Tigers, for March Madness. Yeah, I appreciate that, Gridiron Blitz. I seen what you wrote. Appreciate that. So I'm gonna definitely have to look into something with that. The Tigers beat the Red Sox 13-6 today. Absolutely. I heard about that. I got the little message what do you call it? Via Bleacher Report. I was so happy about that. Jay says, "But I hate when we make a run in the tourney makes it all the way to the final four and lose. I'm sick of that." Yeah, I mean, really the only thing Michigan State's actually missing for a tournament is really a closer. LSU Tigers. I'm says I'm trying the bracket. Okay. I was planning to watch the Bucks game too, but can't though. LSU Tiger says Astros suck. Arku says my Thunder are on. LSU Tiger says drugs. West Branch Ball says mostly because MSU keeps playing Duke. Yeah, Duke's kind of overrated, real talk. We got to get Dwayne Boatwright to 100. He is 5 away. Jay says, I look at this roster, think who's the closer? Is it Rocket Watts? Is it Gabe Brown? Aaron Henry? Who? Yeah, I mean, one of those got to step up, and Cassius Winston's got to take care of the basketball just a little bit better. If he does that and somebody else steps up, they could be your national title champs. Oh, it's all right, LSU Tigers. Appreciate that, though. For some odd reason, the selection committee put Michigan State and Duke in the same bracket. Uh oh. What is going on, Claudia? How is it going? I'm feeling a lot better. I appreciate that. Hey, my bad, Jay. Try to guess the NBA player I'm saying. Adoti Beduit. Um, I'm not too sure. LSU Tigers got me kind of. West Branch says most bracket predictions I see has MSU as a 4 seed, 2 if they can win the Big Ten. What's going on, 2K Play says what's good. How's it going, brother? West Branch Ball says cold. I do not know what you are talking about. Oh, remember during the weekend I had a sinus infection. So Claudia was asking me how was my cold doing. I had no school today. 2K plays, you lucky duck. Jay says the reason Cassius Winston turns the ball over too much because he don't have enough help. He carries the world on his shoulder. Absolutely. Oh. Okay. Okay, I got what you're trying to say now. Okay. That was a good one, LSU Tigers. Is it Arvis Cortez Crittenton? What you mean, Claudia? West Branch Brawl says, well, the Big Ten is between Michigan State and Maryland at this point. 2K Play says, Wood had some good dunks today. That's what's up. LSU Tiger says, yeah. Oh, today is the Detroit Pistons and the Oklahoma City Thunder. They're at Detroit, so they're at my hometown now. Oh, I know which one that one is. LSU Tigers, LeBron James. I like how better Rocket Watt getting. He creates his own shot. He gonna be key to us winning it all. Absolutely. Hey, Trox, can your Michigan team do MSU a favor? Beat Maryland? Hold on, guys. Go ahead.
Hi.
All right, everyone. If you guys didn't know, that was my little one. uh, now we can't do MSU a favor. Come on now, West Branch. Claudia says thanks. Brennan Ingram to the Pistons. I wish. Zeppelin King says OKC. LSU Tiger says what Brennan Ingram is going to Detroit. No, he's not coming to Detroit, but I definitely wish he is definitely going to get franchise tagged, kidnapped, and everything under the sun to stay in New Orleans. They not letting him out of their sight this offseason. All right, guys, we're going to be getting ready to kick back the second half, so I will be right back.
It's an LP.
All right. Let me get the court score and score thing up
That was
for you guys.
3 months after he knocked down the 61
in a G League game, so scoring, he is no stranger to it.
That many points in any game is impressive.
Yes.
Pistons with the first possession of the second half. Christian Woods pass outside for Svi, picked off by Gilgeous-Alexander. Adams screens. Gilgeous-Alexander with a push, and it's perfect.
So under control, doesn't do anything until he's ready. Got his defender behind, locked him there, and then was able to shoot the little floater comfortably. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander looks better than a second-year guy, George.
Sure does. Tony Snell dumps it off. John Henson with a miss. Christian Wood follows it up and fills it up. He rattles it home off glass. He has 17. 71-66.
All right.
The Thunder with the lead in the ball. Just underway here.
So
Second
Chris
half
Paul
of
to
the
Gallinari.
season.
Gives it
Downtown
to
Detroit.
Adams. Back to Gallinari. Gallinari shoots for three and gets a three to drop. 74-66.
He gets that ball up high, and he's ready. Look out. 74-66.
Christian Wood with the basketball. Gives it up to
Oklahoma
Tony
City
Snell.
with the lead. Tony Snell with the basketball. Christian Wood with the
Tony
screen.
Snell shoots a
Tony
three
for
and gets it to go.
Would you believe that that's Tony Snell's first shot attempt of the game?
Very
Chris
good
Paul brings
shooting,
it up.
especially from distance.
And he's got 4 assists. We're calling his name a lot, but it just shows again how true
Gallinari
that
shoots
guy
for
is.
three off the back iron.
This time for Gallinari.
Brandon Knight brings it up.
Court has the big man on him. Now he's got another big on him, Steven Adams.
And he drives it. Gives it to John Henson, but he lost it.
Bounce pass there, probably
CP3 with the basketball.
Dort for three.
Dort off iron.
Misses
Gallinari with the putback.
for a hoop. Gallinari.
Henson with the basketball.
69. Oklahoma City leads it.
Brandon Knight.
9.5 to play.
Screen by Henson.
Screen by Henson for Brandon Knight.
Brandon
Goes
Knight
up
with the
there.
floater, no good.
Dort with a rebound to Chris Paul.
Chris Paul brings it up, loses it.
His knee.
Brandon Knight with the steal and the lay-in.
Pistons take advantage. Points off a turnover there. They're within 5.
All right, foul on John
Henson.
Henson.
John Henson.
Well, Chris Paul is great, but he's not perfect.
That's right. Nobody's perfect. He will pick your pocket, but he's had a few turnovers of his own here in the ball game. That's his 4th.
Chris Paul to Gallinari. Screen by Adams. Dort with the basketball, drives it, got fouled. Basket's no good, goes to the free throw line for
Tony
2.
called for the foul. Three minutes into the second half here at Little Caesars Arena. The Pistons
Oh, nope, side out.
by 5.
All right, Gallinari with the basketball, drives it.
Gallinari with the drive.
Got fouled and gets the hoop
And
to
he's thrown a
go.
foul as the shot falls.
Well, he did to Christian Wood what Christian Wood does to so many other bigs.
I think an underrated team
And then he
in the
goes
NBA is the Celtics.
very capably off the dribble here.
Yeah,
and
the
plays through
Celtics are
contact.
quietly good.
And finishes, he'll get the and one.
Yeah, everybody's always talking about
You
the
get caught on the
Lakers
side of
and
guy
the
trying to
Clippers.
defend him and he's strong with the basketball,
You know, and the
but your
Bucks.
hands
Nobody
are-
really
you
talks
got
about
your-
the Celtics.
you got your
And
job
Gallinari
to
did
stand
make
up
the
for him. If they
and
regard
one
him
free
without
throw.
fouling, Christian
So
could
it's
not do it.
79-71, 8:57 remaining in the third.
Dort just called for a grab for the
All right,
Thunder.
Dort with the foul.
But it's 79-71.
Feed to John Henson,
Gallinari now has
to
16.
Tony Snell. Drives
Tony
it.
Snell.
Gets it to Svi. Svi for 3. No good. Gallinari with the rebound.
Gallinari.
Chris Paul brings it up. Gives it to Dort.
For the basket. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was
He walked. He's down on the
Gilchrist
floor,
Alexander.
expecting a foul.
Got
Not only
offensive
will he
foul,
not
push
get a
off.
foul, Not only will he not get a basket, he
He
gets
get
a
a turnover.
turnover.
number 7 for Oklahoma City. Steve Mikhailuk, sideline of Tony Snell.
Celtics are fool's gold.
Svi, topside Christian Wood.
Christian Wood.
Using that dribble.
Go up stronger, Christian Wood. Jeez Louise. Chris Paul.
Chris Paul to forecourt.
To Gilchrist Alexander. Shoots it from the free throw line and nothing but net.
And Dwane Casey will take a timeout.
All right, we got a timeout. It's a 10-point game. 81-71. What's going on, Erica? How's it going? We got 8:04 remaining in the third. It's 81 Oklahoma City, and 71 Detroit. Yeah, Pistons do need Giannis. Read my comment before the LOL. Okay. The Pistons are going to sign Whiteside to a max. 2K, please. Come on, man. As someone who dislikes both the Celtics and Notre Dame, I'm not to fault with Irish teamed teams. I mean, but West Branch, we hate them for different reasons, though. You know, we hate them from the 80s. You know, back in the early 2000s, really outside of Paul Pierce, who was really a threat? Oh, Antoine Walker? Boy ate himself out the league. You know, but I mean, you know, and then you had, I mean, now 2008 or even 2007 up. Yeah, that team was destroying us. But I mean, you know, teams go in spurts. You know, we just kind of missed our spurt. You know, we had to deal with the Warriors and wherever LeBron went. That's why I always say LeBron's overrated. It's like everywhere he goes, he's going to win a championship or be in the finals. Like, come on, man. Like, let teams that, you know, that's the one thing about the NBA I kind of dislike, though. I mean, Pistons don't really have a rivalry anymore. I mean, right now it's going to be all Celtics all the time. I mean, when have we really competed with the Celtics? Since the going to work Pistons. All right, we are back. Brandon Knight with the basketball. Gets it to Christian Wood to Svi Mikhailuk. Screen by Henson. Svi drives it. Turns around. Misses. Chris Paul with the rebound. Brings it up the court. Gilchrist Alexander to Dort. Back to Gilchrist Alexander. Shoots it from the free throw line and gets the lay-in to go. Or the floater to go. My bad. All right, Brandon Knight with the basketball. Brings it up the court. Screen by Wood. Brandon Knight shoots a three. And no good. Hits everywhere on the rim and falls out. Gallinari with the basketball. Screen by Adams. Gallinari got it to Adams. Adams got fouled. Travel.
And in a crowd, he shuffled his feet.
Nice job by Christian Wood to move his feet, keep his hands active, made it very difficult.
All right, it's 83-71. 7:06 remaining in the third. Brandon Knight with the basketball.
83-71.
Screen by Henson.
Oklahoma City leads it. The Pistons have it.
Brandon Knight still with the basketball. Got it to Snell, to Svi. Svi pump fakes, drives it. Got it to Henson. Henson shoots and scores. Chris Paul brings it up.
He has 10.
Svi Mikhailuk has done more handling of the basketball in this game than he has maybe in the last 10
Gallinari
games.
with the screen. Chris Paul did not use it.
Chris Paul, meantime, with that standing dribble.
Gallinari with the basketball.
Gives it up to Gallinari. Shot
Screen
clock
by
is running.
Adams.
Has to fire. He
Shoots
does.
it.
It's
Off the
iron.
front iron. Rebounded by
Rebound
Svi.
Steve Mikhailuk
He
to
brings it up the
forecourt.
court. Gives it to Christian Wood. Back to Svi.
Gets
Svi
it back from Christian Wood and a
used
screen.
the screen by Christian Wood. Christian Wood got the ball and got the jumper to fall.
You know what? He's only missed one shot tonight. And his 8 makes, take those dunks away,
Yeah, Anthony Davis will be a free agent at the end of the year, but I don't think he goes.
much iron.
I think LeBron's going to convince him to stay in LA. Gilchrist Alexander with the basketball.
One to go inside.
Fouled by
Gallinari
Tony
gets
Snell.
Brandon Knight. Or Tony Snell, rather, and Tony's called for the foul. Team foul, number 4 for the Pistons. Thunder with just 1.
All right, Gilchrist Alexander drives it. Got the foul and the bucket to go.
He got to the rack in a collision with John Henson. John Henson called for the
Man,
foul.
Shy Gilchrist Alexander is a beast.
That young man has a bright future in this league. So confident, goes in. I mean, plays with great strength to be able to take that contact.
And he got the free throw to go.
And still finish the play.
21 points. 9 of them so far in the third.
All right, Brandon Knight with the basketball. Screen by
9
Henson.
for 10 by the play from the floor.
Got it to Svi. Svi drives it. Got it rejected by Noel.
Nerlens Noel. Gilgeous Alexander with the long gun short.
All right. Tony Snell with the rebound. Brings it up.
Has that dribble.
Gives it to Svi. Svi pump fakes. Drives it.
Leading the basket.
Got fouled
Collision in the
by
paint.
Nerlens Noel.
And a Thunder foul. It'll go against Noel. Pistons welcome in Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, and the
Thunder
Clippers
are
for
in the
only
bonus.
time this season. That will be Friday, March 27th at 7. For your tickets to a game that will certainly sell out, call 313 Pistons or visit pistons.com.
Svi misses
You
the
talking
first
about
free
the
throw.
Clippers that just beat this really good Oklahoma City team by 15 last night?
Yep, I sure am. Team that very well could be in the finals. I think Special K feels they're going to be there. Although he
Henson
hasn't made
and
his
Snell
official
go to the
prediction.
bench.
Getting close, though.
And he misses them both. Noel with the rebound. Chris Paul brings it up.
76-75, Oklahoma City. 5 to play in the third.
Gives it to Gilchrist Alexander. To Noel.
Noel. Off on the
To
wing
Schroeder.
to Dennis Schroeder.
Schroeder pump fakes. Got fouled. Basket no good. Goes to the free throw line for 2. It is 86-75.
Stay down. Move your feet. Hand up. Stay down. Stay down. It is so hard. And all you can say is
We got 4:49 remaining in the third.
Piece of that shot. Schroeder now with, as the first free throw goes, 13 points and 8 assists. And no turnovers. Jordan McRae checking back in for the Pistons.
All right, Jordan McRae in the ball game.
First day in town. A buyout in Denver.
Schroeder makes them both.
And McRae had 10 points in the first half.
Thunder's up 13. Brandon Knight with the basketball.
For Schroeder, he has 14.
Gets it to Thon Maker.
75, Oklahoma City.
Thon to Langston. Langston for a layup.
nice. Good movement. Sometimes you throw your guy off when you know
What's
there's a
going on,
three-point
Charles
shooter,
Hall?
so
How's it
don't
going,
have to
brother?
get And now you got him on your back.
Shy Gilchrist Alexander shoots it and gets the jumper to go.
He has 23.
It is 90-77.
in the third.
He's doing exactly what Christian
Thon
Wood.
Maker.
Both of them are shooting a very pure ball right now and feeling that they can make every single thing.
to Christian Wood.
That's for sure. Here's Christian.
Christian Wood tried to alley-oop it to Thon, but no good. Gallinari with the rebound.
Gallinari inside.
Shai Gilchrist Alexander to Schroeder.
Ends up with it.
Screen by Noel.
Noel screen.
Schroeder shoots it. No good. Rebounded by Wood.
Taken down by Christian Wood.
Brings it up the court. Gives it to McRae.
Jordan McRae. Stutter step. Nice.
McRae got it into Christian Wood. Out of bounds. Detroit basketball.
Well, however, by the Thunder. Nerlens Noel.
I think the Pacers would be a rival. I mean, they would if we were good. You know, it's a division rival. Charles Hess says, what's good? Waiting for the draft? Absolutely. I can't wait for the draft. But first off, I can't wait for free agency. All right. Kyrie Thompson. Oh, misses a wide open shot. All right, Schroeder got it to Shai Gilchrist Alexander to Gallinari. Gallinari shoots it. Misses. Langston Galloway with the rebound. McRae with brings it up. Drives it. Misses the lay-in. Thon misses a putback. Gallinari with the rebound. He brings it up the court. Gives it up to Schroeder. Schroeder back to Gallinari.
Schroeder goes back to Gallinari with it. On the wing to Ferguson.
Ferguson misses a triple. Christian Wood rebounds. Kyrie Thomas. Back to Christian Wood. To Thon Maker. Thon Maker shoots a three. Airballs it. Shai Gilchrist Alexander brings it up the court. Got the rebound as well. Schroeder back to Gilchrist. Shoots it and gets it to go. 92-77, 2:12 remains in the third.
11 for 13.
He's an excellent one-on-one basketball player.
11 for 13, folks.
I mean, actually, real talk, though, DeMarcus Cousins wouldn't be a bad fit here if he could stay healthy.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been able to
All right, we got a timeout. I mean, if we could get a healthy DeMarcus Cousins and he proves on a one-year deal for veteran minimum that he can ball, you know, because after he's had what? An Achilles injury, an ACL injury, and a bunch of other knee injuries. I mean, he's going to be on veteran minimums from here on out. Yeah, Zeppelin King, that's crazy. Oklahoma City is rolling. I mean, it is the Pistons, so, I mean, we got to take it with a grain of salt, though. Like, if you guys wasn't up 92-77, there's going to be an issue. I would love to re-sign Drummond. I didn't want to let him go. I still want to, what do you call it? Pour a drink in Tom Gorse's face. I mean, heck, Drummond right now is shooting threes from for what do you call it? For the Cleveland Cavaliers. Like, yeah, that's who we give up for a bag of almond M&Ms. Like, come on now. You know, then you just let Markieff walk. Then you let Reggie Jackson walk. Like, I don't know. It's Detroit, I guess. Definitely make our lives get older quicker.
play tighter. You can see Billy Donovan, obviously the one current man to have done it. Of course, top of the list, Larry Brown did it after winning the title with Danny and the Miracles, Danny Manning and the boys at KU back in 1988. But Billy Donovan, 2 titles at Florida, and now he's got this Oklahoma City Thunder team certainly on the verge of making a little bit of noise in the Western Conference come postseason, George.
He could really coach. How about
All right,
Larry
Langston
Brown on that
Galloway
list? So
inbounds
the
it to
only guy
Thon Maker.
win an NBA title and an
Got it to
NCAA
McRae.
title. Won the NBA
McRae
title with the
misses.
Pistons work group.
Did I see Rick Pitino?
Dort with the basketball, and we got a whistle.
Told his Boston Celtic guys that Larry Bird and Kevin McHale, Robert Parrish is not coming through that door. And if they
All right, Jordan McRae with a foul.
McRae thought he was fouled. Just got teed up.
Okay, it's a technical foul. I mean, he did get fouled. I mean, come on now.
Schroeder will step to the stripe for the Thunder.
But it is what it is. Schroeder makes the free throw.
The Hawks 1 or 2 years where, you know, they were impressive. You still got to go out and make those baskets and tally those points on a consistent basis. But those Atlanta teams were not as good or going anywhere near as far as this team appears to be destined.
Griffin
So
put
Schroeder,
the
a big
word
part of
in.
what
He
has
wants
been
Paul.
and a successful one.
Even though it is off the bench.
Yep.
Schroeder with the basketball.
Gives it up to Abdul Nader. Gets it back. Clock at 5.
Schroeder drives it. Got a block by Thon Maker.
Thon Maker and caught by Thon.
What made him think he could finish that?
Thon drives it. Gets the lay in.
Plays it in.
All right, Thon Maker. Hey. Oh, stolen. Langston Galloway misses the 3, though.
Foul.
Got a foul. Let's go, Thon.
A Thon Maker explosion.
Schroeder
Got the
again.
block. Got the lay in.
He's 7 feet tall, you know. Here he comes. Skips past.
I love
Brothers
Detroit, but
Joel.
we ugly.
Offensive rebound here to
Hey,
give the Pistons
you know that ain't no lie.
another chance here.
A spurt. that could
Kyrie
really
Thomas with the basketball gives it up to McRae.
clock at
McRae
3 now.
shoots a 3 and gets it to go.
Home from distance.
93-82.
13.
1 minute remains in the third.
93-82.
Noel to Ferguson, I believe that is.
Basket misses to Langston Galloway.
Langston Galloway brings it up, drives it, kicks it out to
Kyrie
Thomas.
Topside Sekou.
Sekou misses the
Off the
3.
heel.
Dort drives it,
Long rebound
coast to
Dort.
coast, got it blocked by. It's a foul.
I think that Dwane
Would have been a
Casey
block by
wanted
Sekou,
one more
but
swing
foul
at the
by
basketball
Sekou.
on Sekou Doumbouya's shot. Just kick it into
Both
the
teams
corner,
are in the
bring the guy
bonus.
over there. Sekou's gonna get
What
back
is
and try
going
to get a
on,
block
Amy?
here, and you can see, George, he went for the hands.
Happy
and he
Wednesday.
comes across the arms and very easy foul call by the officials.
I mean, they'll keep it close, but Thunder are going to win. Dort makes the free throw.
At Arizona State, and he was the Pac-12 freshman.
And
of the
it trust
year
me, it
that
takes a
year.
lot for me to say somebody else is going to win over my Detroit team. But, I mean, at this point where we have
6'4" and
nobody.
215, they like his defense better than anything else.
All right, and Dort misses a second
Now one,
and got his own miss.
That hurts. You know,
Dort gives it up to Schroeder.
on the free throw.
Schroeder guarded by Kyrie
Give
Thomas.
him another opportunity. That really hurts, especially when you're trailing.
Adams is back and he screens. With a shot clock running out.
I don't think
And the 3 actually make. Wow, Ferguson with the 3 at the buzzer. I thought that would have been a shot clock
At
violation.
the end of the quarter.
What's going on, the Doctor? How's it going, brother?
97-82 if it counts. 10
Kyrie
seconds
Thomas
to play
with the
in third.
basketball.
Kyrie Thomas.
They're going to hold it for one shot. Got 5 seconds. Langston Galloway shoots the 3, misses. Adams.
Steven Adams pulled the rebound down.
Hold on. There might be a foul.
We may have a foul right before time ran out.
And are they going to call that? Could they even possibly think of calling that a shooting foul? Adams is ready to throw this thing court length.
Thon fouled him.
Thon Maker fouled Adams just before the foul, or just before the quarter clock runs out. They are reviewing, though.
Take another look at it in terms of time. Did it happen before time ran out? It looked to us like it did. Watch the clock. Watch the clock.
Yep.
Well before it ran out.
Yeah, there was like 0.8 of a second left.
Look at that that shot that I think may have been a hair late that OKC. Okay, here we go.
Look at the clock on this one.
Oh, come on. That three should have never counted.
0.
There's double zeros. And they call that a three-pointer by Ferguson.
So the last second looks will almost assuredly.
If they give Thon that foul, then what do you call it?
Take away the 3.
Okay, it looks like they're going to take away the 3 and call the foul. Okay.
Yeah,
all right, call it right. I ain't mad at that. Call it right.
Because they had him in the act of shooting from 3 quarters.
If we're going to lose, hey, call it right. I'm cool with the loss if you call it right.
Adams was about to throw it about 85 feet. And he's going to get a shooting foul out of it.
What's going on, Edwin?
He'll shoot
Says
3.
Thunder up. Hey, your guys' Thunder looks very, very, very good. Very underrated team. All right, Adams misses the first. That ball don't lie. As the great Rasheed Wallace would say.
By the Pistons, Blake Griffin.
And he misses the second.
The ball don't lie twice.
That ball don't lie.
Adams will
Watch,
try
he makes
again.
the third. And he misses all 3. Adams misses all 3. All right, that is the end of 3. What's going on, Leedy? So it's 97-82. Pistons need that almond milk. Hey, you already know. Edwin says, who are you rooting for? I'm a Detroit Pistons fan, born and raised in Detroit, so I am going for Detroit, even though I know the Oklahoma City Thunder are going to win this game. Only thing I want to see from the Detroit Pistons for me to consider it a win is if Pistons keep it close, they're competitive, and they, start building some chemistry. Because at this point, our season's done. We just got to play the games. But I am a diehard Pistons fan and a Phoenix Suns fan. And in football, I'm a Detroit Lions fan and a Arizona Cardinals fan. Baseball, Tigers and Diamondbacks. Hockey, Red Wings and Coyotes. College, Arizona University and Michigan University. All right, we're getting set to start the money quarter.
And look at those numbers, 11 of 13.
Man, Shai Gilgeous Alexander, 11 for 13, 25 points.
Didn't bother him with the shot clock.
Schroeder, and there's an offensive foul.
Late from the corner.
Who's that?
Gregory noticed at the time.
And that's on
They took
Adams.
3 off the score for OKC,
All right, they took
so it's
3 off the.
94-82.
Okay, they took 3 off, so it's 94-82.
Just his first.
Brandon Knight with the basketball. Screen by Christian Wood. Christian Wood got the basketball to Tony Snell, and the alley-oop to Christian Wood.
Christian has 21.
Zeppelin King
It's a
says
10-point game.
OKC will win this game. Absolutely.
Dennis Schroeder. Misses from the
Schroeder
foul.
misses.
Rebound
Galloway.
outside Langston. Galloway has it. Brandon Knight
Okay, Brandon Knight brings it up.
works against Ferguson.
And Brandon Knight gives it to Christian Wood. Christian Wood shoots. Misses.
Abdul Nader with a rebound.
Nader rebound.
Lost the
Schroeder lost the ball. Brandon Knight
away. And it's knocked out of
got
bounds
fouled.
as He falls out of bounds.
What's going on, little man? No sports. How's it going, brother?
Knocked out of bounds by Ferguson.
There has been some contact around Brandon Knight. Good hands there. They didn't let him split 2 defenders.
All right, Tony Snell with the basketball.
Chris Paul picked his pocket.
Chris Paul with the steal.
Third steal in this game.
Chris Paul to Nader. Back to Chris Paul to Schroeder.
Screen from Adams.
Schroeder drives it. Kicks it to Adams. Adams with the lay-in.
96,
What's going on, MonStar?
Oklahoma City, 10.5 to go in the game.
McRae to Christian Wood. Back to McRae.
Jordan McRae trying to use the screen from Wood.
And a blocking foul.
Bumped and fouled by Ferguson.
What's going on, Maddie? I appreciate that, Maddie.
Ferguson.
Detroit resets out of bounds.
Pistons with 10 and 19 left will inbound
Hey, shout out to Dame Dollar.
down a dozen.
Damian Lillard is back
96-84.
today.
Thanks to
Tony
Galloway.
Snell shoots a 3. Airballs it out of bounds. Thunderball.
Didn't catch any iron.
Schroeder brings it up.
And here come the Thunder with a 12-point lead. Just over 10 minutes to play. Dennis
Schroeder.
in the paint.
Gives it to Adams.
Wanted to go back to
Got it
Schroeder.
stolen. Langston Galloway wisely brings it back out.
Shoot it. Well covered in the paint.
Brandon Knight with the basketball.
Outside for Brandon Knight.
Got it to Tony Snell. Tony Snell for 3. Missed it. Adams with the rebound. Chris Paul brings it up. Chris Paul shoots it from the key and got it to go.
98-84. Chris Paul hasn't scored since the first half. He's 7 for
Yeah.
7 for 15.
Yeah, I agree with that, Edwin.
Christian Wood for
Christian Wood for
the
3.
He continues to shoot.
I mean, I want my Pistons to win, absolutely. But, I mean, if we lose, I just be competitive.
Push shot varieties that are very
Don't get blown out. McRae brings it up. Got it to Brandon Knight.
7, Oklahoma City.
Screen by Christian Wood. Brandon Knight misses.
Rebound to Abdul Nader.
Nader got it to Schroeder. Back to Nader. To Schroeder again. Schroeder drives it. Kicks it out to Chris Paul.
Pocket 12
Chris
for
Paul. Still with the basketball.
Brandon Knight.
9 on the shot clock.
Ball backed up against
5 seconds on the shot clock. Chris Paul Shoots a three. Misses. McRae with the rebound. Brings it up the court. McRae misses the lay-in. Tried to jam it home, but the ball slipped out of his hands. Out of bounds, Pistons basketball.
Watch Christian Wood right here. He's going to get that elbow sort of tangled up there and maybe hyperextended or funny bone. Probably tingling it right.
TSMN stands for the Sports Movement Network.
We'll take a timeout.
All right, we got a timeout. 98-87. 8 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in the ball game. Chris Paul needs to stop. Sorry about that. Chris Paul says CP3 needs to stop shooting three, says Edwin. Yeah. I mean, if your shot's not going, drive it. Make a layup. You know, I say that about the Pistons all the time. If your three-point shot is not falling, drive it to the basket. Try to get a closer shot. You know, once that shot goes in, that builds the confidence in the shooter's mentality. What's going on, Louisiana Sports Talk? How's it going, brother? Appreciate that, Dwayne Boatwright. Says subscribe to Troxel Sports. And definitely check out D-Biz in the house. Dwayne Boatwright. We are on a quest to get him to 100. He is 5 away. Hey, shout out to Arthur. Top in watch hours, then West Branch ball, then the Gridiron Blitz. Asia drops down to 4. Then Jeffrey RC at 6. Joseph Marshall at 7. Hawks at 8. Dwayne in 9th. And MonStar in 10th. Illinois got lucky. Smash that like button. Y'all appreciate that, Leedy. Yeah, I definitely hope you guys enjoy the new upgrades to the channel. And hopefully, you know, this month treats me well. And more upgrades are on the way. Okay, we're getting ready to come back from commercial break. All right, and Tony Snell inbounds it to McRae. Got it to Langston Galloway. Screened by Christian Wood. Back to McRae. McRae, 3 seconds on shot clock, shoots and misses. Schroeder with the rebound, brings it up the court. Schroeder makes the jumper. It is 100-87, 7:54 remaining in the fourth.
Hey, I see Chris Paul influence not only on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, but
all right, Brandon Knight was with the basketball. Screen by Christian Wood to McRae. Back to Brandon Knight. Brandon Knight shoots a three and rattles it in.
Tough shot, backing up right it was. Backing up like that with a defender glued to you.
Very impressive.
All right, it's a 10-point game. 7:20 remains in the fourth. Can the Pistons rattle it back? Out of bounds, Detroit basketball.
Not much gets away from Adams. He has such good hands for a big man. Let's go back to Brandon Knight. Oh, excuse me, Schroeder. Didn't that look like?
I appreciate that, Edwin.
Negotiating and surveying.
Welcome to the family. You're definitely an MVP, brother.
That goes in.
5 turnovers for Chris Paul.
Brandon Knight brings it up.
Catch the pass, it's still your turnover.
That's right. That's right.
Christian Wood with the basketball.
Christian Wood flips it to Brandon
Got it to
Knight.
Brandon Knight. Brandon Knight back to Christian Wood. Christian Wood.
The crowd trying to score against the double
And hit it out of bounds, it looks like.
Wow, they're going to call that ball out of bounds. Not a
Yep.
foul, but it hit the support, hit the back support, the support behind the backboard.
Dwane Casey finding that hard to believe. Let's see. Will Paul Kent replay here.
This is going to keep this because it looked like, yeah, they're going to call it like a block shot, so it hits, it's off of Shea Gilgeous as it hits the support.
All right, it's going to
behind
be
the back.
actually Detroit basketball because it looks like it's going to be off of Shai Gilchrist Alexander.
They were almost about to get nothing.
All right, Brandon Knight set to inbound.
7 to go.
Yeah, shot clock is 7.
Got it to Christian Wood. Christian Wood give it back to Brandon Knight. Brandon Knight
Brandon Knight.
got it to Tony Snell. Tony Snell drives it. You got to shoot it. And got the lay-in. It's an 8-point game. Let's go.
No clock left. Still took
Schroeder with the basketball.
before the clock expired.
Used all the time.
Guarded by Brandon Knight.
Schroeder. From the
Schroeder
elbow.
shoots it and makes it. Back to a 10-point game.
Schroeder with 19.
McRae with the basketball brings it up the
Oklahoma
court.
City by 10, 6.5 to play.
McRae got it to Snell. Snell back to McRae.
Jordan McRae gets it back.
Screen by Christian Wood. Christian Wood gets the ball. Drives it, kicks it out to Tony Snell, to Langston Galloway, and gets a 3! Let's go!
Wood just did exactly what Dwane Casey has wanted him to
Cuts that deficit down to 7.
do. You can't finish kicking.
Schroeder with the basketball, drives it, gets the misses the lay-in. Brandon Knight with the rebound, brings it up the court.
Pistons trailing by 7, just under 6 minutes
Screen by Christian Wood. Christian Wood with the basketball, gives it to McRae. McRae out to Christian Wood. Christian Wood shoots a 3 and gets it. It's a 4-point game. Let's go. Let's go.
He's 5 out of 5 from distance.
Woo.
Long.
All right, we got a timeout. So for those of you that are new to the channel, I do have to mute the game audio for copyrighted music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio. Leedy says, Christian Wood, someone in the high school I graduated. Someone in high school I graduated from last year was named that. That's what's up. Zeppelin King says, no. See, this is a competitive game. Like, even if we lose, I'm okay with that. You know, even if the Pistons lose, I'm okay with that. It's just when you get a blowout and it's just like you didn't even show up to the game. You know, but if you could win the game. What is going on, Arthur? How's it going, brother? All right, we're coming back from commercial break. Just want to let you guys know that I am 20 seconds behind, and that is YouTube, not me. What is going on, Eric? How's it going, brother? Hey, Christian Wood is balling. Absolutely. 11 for 13, 27 points, and 9 rebounds for Christian Wood. Greatest signing in the offseason.
Shooting 44% from downtown. They've jacked it up 39 times and made 17.
All right, Chris Paul brings it up. Guarded by Langston Galloway. Got it to Schroeder. Screen by Gallinari. Schroeder gives it to Gallinari. Got it back to Schroeder. Schroeder gives it back to Gallinari. Gallinari pump fakes and 24-second violation. Detroit basketball going back down the sideline. Let's go.
To know the shot clock as well, because with that clock almost done,
can we cut this to a one-possession ball game? What's going on, David?
Could not afford to not shoot it.
Thank you.
McRae to Christian Wood. Back to McRae. McRae shoots it and gets it to go. It's a 2-point ball game. Hey, shout out to Italy. I appreciate you for coming out.
Last night, this time, he wasn't even a Piston.
All right, Gilchrist Alexander. And we got a whistle.
Get a whistle.
Foul.
Jordan McRae became a Piston today.
McRae called for the foul.
All right, McRae with the foul.
Brandon Knight will get a rest. Fee checks in.
We got 4:47 remaining in the ball game. 102 to 100.
102 to 100.
Noel with the basketball gives it to Schroeder. Schroeder drives it, kicks it out. Chris Paul to Gilchrist Alexander to Schroeder. Schroeder got it blocked by Snell. Christian Wood to Svi for 3 and got it. Pistons with the 1-point advantage. 4:27 remains. Timeout. Oklahoma City Thunder. Woo! Let's go. I do have to mute it for copyright music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio. Let's go. Pistons with a 1-point advantage. I like it. I do hope that Derrick Rose does go on IR. And let these young guys get more run. Jordan Bone is brought up. Give him some run in the NBA. In a lost season, do what you got to do to develop your talent. David, I don't know what you're trying to say. Hey, this is more like it. Absolutely, West Branch ball. I already know how this game's probably going to play out, and I shouldn't get this excited, but man, it's so hyped to see, we were down almost 20 points. And now to have a 1-point advantage with 4:20 remaining in the ball game.
Then the Pistons go to New York, Philly, and Toronto after that.
All right. Gallinari with the basketball. Get it to Shai Gilchrist Alexander. Shoots it off the front iron. Rebounded by McRae. McRae to Langston Galloway. To Christian Wood. Christian Wood got it to Tony Snell. Tony Snell to Svi for 3. Off the iron. Rebounded by Gallinari. What's going on, Fritz? How's it going? And Noel with the jam. Retakes the lead for OKC. I bet on Pistons +8. Do you think I'm going to win? I think you'll cover. I mean, I still think Oklahoma City might win, but I think you'll cover the spread. Hey. West Branch ball. It's balance of scores. It's balanced of the scores. But I do appreciate the 30 of you in the building. If you guys could get those thumbs up and help the channel, be greatly appreciated. We got ourselves a great ball game, folks. Detroit Pistons are fighting the Oklahoma City Thunder pretty well. What's going on, Fatal? Says Thunder up. Hey, I tell you what, I do enjoy the Thunder. They are a sleeper team. I am a Detroit Pistons and Phoenix Suns fan, but I can respect the OKC Thunder.
Donovan Mitchell and the Utah Jazz. Call 313 Pistons or go to Pistons.com for your tickets.
Oh yeah, Arku. All right, Christian Wood with the basketball. Got it to Brandon Knight. To McRae. McRae shoots a three. Off iron. Tap by Adams. Gallinari with the rebound. Chris Paul to Gallinari. Back to Chris Paul. Got it to Schroeder. Back to Chris Paul. Chris Paul loses it. Got it back. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander drives it. Shoots it. And got it to fall. It's a 3-point ball game. Thunder by 3. 106 to 103. 2:48 remains in the fourth quarter.
Against any size defender.
Dave says Thunder up. Lawrence says let's go Thunder. Christian Wood with the jam. Cuts that deficit back down to 1. If you enjoy March Madness and NBA playoffs, you definitely don't want to miss this channel.
And the Pistons still have a chance to make that happen for Christian Wood.
I'll be your home for March Madness and the NBA playoffs, including the NBA Finals. I will be doing the NBA or the NFL and NBA draft as well.
Smart decision that time by Christian to roll to the basket.
Thanks to Galloway foul just now.
All right, Chris Paul shoots it off the back iron. Rebounded by Brandon Knight, brings it up the court. Screen by Christian Wood. Got 14 on the shot clock. 1:55 remaining. And Brandon Knight with the 1-point advantage. Let's go. Got the floater to go. Schroeder with the basketball. Schroeder drives it. Schroeder goes back out to the 3-point line. Kicks it out to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Schroeder. Schroeder drives it. And got the lay-in to fall. Hits every inch of that rim.
Basketball game, folks. This is a good game. Looks a lot like those games out on the West Coast.
All right. Tony Snell brings it up.
108-107 Oklahoma City, a minute and 22 to go in the game.
Screen by Christian Wood. Foul on, I believe, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
We'll blow the whistle on OKC.
Brandon Knight gonna get this rebound over Steven Adams, who was trying to tip it. Only thing he tipped was Brandon's head. And then right there, your advantage is your quickness. So why not take it and go by the big fella and use your soft touch inside. Brandon Knight has played 5 straight.
All right, Snell inbounds it to Christian Wood.
Got him twice, once on the rebound, once with the hoop.
Tony Snell drives it. Got it blocked by Steven Adams. McRae. Okay, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Out of bounds off of Chris Paul. Detroit basketball. Hey, shout out to the Gridiron Blitz with the $10 super chat. Appreciate that, brother. For the upgrades, the brand, the cheeks. I have 200 characters, so I'm now
in
I'm just
Sacramento.
typing to get the
Someone
most
that
out of
he'd
my
be able
super
to
chat.
play
TSMN
on,
has
but
a big things
not
coming.
only has he played on
So
here
make
going
sure to
against Chris
stay
Paul, one
tuned.
of
Show me
game's
the
best.
money.
He is holding his own.
Appreciate that, the Gridiron Blitz. That is a member of the Sports Movement Network, a group that me and him created. He does everything football, from XFL, NFL, and college football. Definitely want to subscribe to him as well. I have all the members of the Sports Movement Network in my description of the Gridiron Blitz, myself, and MonStar Sports and Entertainment, Artur Alaverdyan, Staple Sports, and Amy Amor.
Couldn't tell for sure, but from the other you could see that Brandon Knight did not touch the ball.
Well, they sorted out.
All right, Brandon Knight did not touch the ball, so they're still reviewing it though.
Against the Pistons,
and
they got torched in their loss to Milwaukee, 47 points. The Bucks beat them, and then minus 15 to the Clippers.
Basketball going back down the sideline. Let's go. All right, McRae's set to inbound. Got it to Brandon Knight. Brandon Knight brings it up the court.
Oklahoma City with a lead. The Pistons with the ball. A minute to go.
Brandon Knight is guarded by Dennis Schroeder. Screened by Christian Wood. Got it to McRae. McRae got screened by Christian Wood. 5 on the shot clock. Floater, no good. Christian Wood couldn't corral it. Rebounded by Chris Paul. All right, Chris Paul with the ball. Hey, where's the foul? He lowered his shoulder. And Gallinari hits a triple. Where's the foul?
We saw almost the exact same thing in Portland. Remember? C.J. McCollum pushes off, doesn't get called for it. They get a 3. Game totally changes. That could have easily been a call on Paul right there.
Yeah, he lowered his shoulder.
Deposits him, no call. Now you got an easy shot right there.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie.
And a 4-point.
Brandon Knight did flop a little bit, but he still lowered the shoulder. It's still a foul. But hey, Detroit, stand back up. Get back to work. Let's go. Gotta love Mason, says West Branch Ball. Absolutely. Gridiron Blitz says, hey to Leedy. MonStar says, I feel left out not having a Jerry Maguire quote, so Troxel, you complete me. Tomato, same thing. What's going on, Rodstar Gaming? What's going on, 4G? Zeppelin King says, should I change my profile picture? If you want. Hey, suck it up and keep balling. You got 21.6 left.
Probably he should have on Chris Paul.
All right, Svi Mihailuk.
Pistons running out of time.
To Christian Wood. Christian Wood off the glass and rim, no good. Chris Paul got fouled by McRae.
Brandon Knight has to be asking himself now, what does a guy have to do to draw a charge? Go back to Portland. Here's C.J. McCollum. Look at this, folks. Pushes off, no call, elevates, hits the bucket. Pistons were up 9. That made it 6, and Portland went on a 13-2 run to win that game. Tonight,
what's going on, Yu-Gi-Oh Rex?
Of an offensive foul call on Chris Paul that was not.
Yeah, no, Yu-Gi-Oh Rex.
Gave them the separation
what do you call it?
they have right now.
Brandon Knight should have had a charge. What do you call it? On Chris Paul. Chris Paul should have picked up a charge, but it is what it is. You got to still play through it.
Conversation back and forth.
Schroeder makes the first. Makes it a 5-point ball game with 11 seconds remaining. What's going on, Trey Bress? 1845. Or Trey Beast, I'm sorry. Trey Beast 1845 says the announcers do. Loren says Thunder. Fatal says Thunder.
All over again.
Wow.
All right, we got a timeout called. 4G says, look like McRae having a good game, and I hope we resign Brandon Knight. He's still got tons of potential. It depends on his contract size with Brandon Knight. I mean, if he wants to get, like, you know, a mid-tier contract, okay, I'm up for a mid-tier contract. I'm watching the Pistons or Lions for crying out loud. I stream most nights. I stream at least 6 days a week. Friday I'm not sure, so like this week might be 5 days, but at least, you know, a good chunk of games I do. You know, but Friday I still might get on a live stream and you know, talk just NBA basketball or NFL football or college.
Didn't get a call a moment ago that he probably should have.
All right, we're back. Brandon Knight. And we got a charge.
And a screen set by Christian Wood called an offensive foul.
I appreciate that, Trey. Welcome to the family. You're definitely an MVP, brother.
So did Brandon Knight, but I'll move on.
And we got a technical foul on Dwane Casey.
By Jonathan Sterling, a newer official on Dwane Casey. Dwane,
as I said, for the cheeks.
Calls down the stretch here.
I see you, Gridiron Blitz.
And with a brand new player in the
Artur says, good game, Troxel. Hey, you know what? It was a good game.
And George McRae had 15 points.
All right, Chris Paul makes the first, or the technical free throw. What's going on in the boss dungeon? LOL attack, yeah. And he wasn't really gabbing that much. I mean, he wasn't like screaming at the refs. But I guess the refs just had enough. All right, folks. Thunder take a 7-point win. 114-107. I do want us to shout out to all the OKC Thunder fans for being in the building. And also for a great game. I wish the Oklahoma City Thunder nothing but the best from here on out for the rest of the season. Great team. Very underrated. Shout out to the Pistons for, you know, keeping this thing close and fighting its way back from almost a 20-point deficit. The Boss Dungeon says if Blake and D Rose was in, bro. Oh, yeah, absolutely. The Boss Dungeon, absolutely. Arku says, I know you are happy about how they played. Yeah. Trey Beast says 1840, or Trey Beast 1845 says good night. Appreciate that, or good game. Absolutely, it was a great game. I feel bad for the Pistons. Shy is a beast. Oh yeah, Shy is a beast. Dude, that dude is going to be an all-star, all-pro caliber player. He got skills. I can respect his game. But with that being said, I do appreciate you guys all. And definitely hit that subscribe button. Smash that notification bell. Set it to all so you don't miss another episode or live stream. And with that being said, all the links of the Sports Movement Network and TSMN Entertainment is in the link description below. Definitely subscribe to all the members. Great game and great job. Appreciate that, Erica. Arku says you don't care about the win. You care about the effort. Absolutely. What game you streaming next? I will be streaming Um, I believe it's Michigan tomorrow. Michigan's going up against Nebraska. So it'll be Michigan's at home against Nebraska. I should be able to at least make it to halftime. If not, if I'm not able to do that game, I'll look in the NBA and do an NBA game. But I do, what do you call it? I do get out late sometimes from work. But, like today I got on at least halftime. Uh, but I will at least give you a half if I say I'm going to do a game. The second half where, it's the most important part. But I try to do the full game. Especially like Saturday nights. Sunday, like this Sunday, I got 3 streams going starting at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm doing the Michigan basketball at 11 o'clock. 3:30, I'll be doing Michigan State basketball. And then to end the night, I'll be doing Pistons basketball. Pistons made it interesting, says Leedy. Absolutely. Lawrence says, peace. Appreciate you. The Boss Dungeon says, okay, I'll be there. Appreciate that. Welcome to the family. You're definitely an MVP. What's going on, Abdul Terrell? Oh, appreciate that, the Boss Dungeon. Appreciate that. What's going on, Chris? So you know what? I am going to do something different for you guys. Let's go. We'll do a post-game show. But, yeah, I'll do a little post-game show, talking about the game. And, if the Thunder fans want to talk, about the game, what they saw on either teams, you feel free to leave it in the chat. I'll definitely, if you guys got a question as well, I'm open to, answer them and things like that. Gallo hit that clutch 3 at... Yeah. Yeah, he did. The Gridiron Bliss says, we know AT dropping a like and a view. Wow, Oklahoma City, probably one of the best records since December. Outside of Milwaukee. That is crazy. Shout out to the Thunder, man. They're so underrated. The Boss Dungeon says Shy went crazy. Man. Yeah, he did. All right, we got a interview I'll bring in.
You hit the shot that essentially clinched this game.
Gallinari and Ferguson.
Hitting moments like that with the reaction you get.
It was a great play from CP. Was able to find the right man at the right time. I was just open and I shot it. But we're out by 17 and we can't just let the team come back like that. So we got to be better.
Your interpretation of that play?
Oh man, as soon as the ball touched Gallo's hand, we already knew it was going in from the bench. Gallo, he's a clutch player, and we want the ball out of his hand at the end of the game.
I know that after the last 2 games didn't necessarily go your way with Milwaukee and the Clippers. How much were you looking forward to kind of getting back to the way you guys were playing?
Right away, we definitely didn't play good. The last 2 games were not good, so we definitely need to get back to the right track and start winning games.
Hey, Jay, what about me?
You had a heck of a game too. All right, last one. I know we're down to 20 games remaining now. You guys are at 6th in the West. Where do you feel like you guys kind of factor in with everything? Do you feel like you're getting loved the way you should be?
We think about what we do on the floor every day, and we don't really get caught up on what everybody says or whatever. We're focused on what we're trying to do. We're trying to get in the best spot in the West that we can get, and then go from there.
I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
All right, Danilo Gallinari, 19 points here tonight.
All right, that was Gallinari. Hey, David, he's a beast. You know, you give him a wide open shot, that's going in. 95% of the time. The Boss Dungeon says, okay, see you, Troxel. All right, appreciate you for coming out, brother. Hope to see you on the next stream. AT says, I'm still here, Gridiron. But for the Pistons and Thunder, I'll read the box score a little bit. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander had 27 points, 2 blocks and 2 steals to go along with 2 boards and 3 assists. He shot 12 for 15. Chris Paul had 16 points. Gallinari had 19 points. Steven Adams had 8 points, 7 rebounds. Dort had 6 points, 5 rebounds. Schroeder off the bench had 23 points and 9 assists. Ferguson had 2 points. Nerlens Noel had 8 points. Nader had 5 points. For the Detroit Pistons, Christian Wood had 29 points, 9 rebounds. He got to take care of the basketball. He had 6 turnovers. Brandon Knight had 18 points, 7 assists. Tony Snell had 5 points, 6 assists. Svi Mykhailiuk had 13 points, 4 assists. John Henson had 10 points, 5 rebounds. Langston Galloway had 9.6 rebounds. McRae in his debut had 15 points. He also had 2 rebounds, 3 assists, shot 5 for 11, 2 for 4 for 3, and 3 for 5 from the charity stripe. Had 2 turnovers and 4 fouls. Sekou Doumbouya had 3 points, a block shot, and 2 rebounds. Thon Maker had 5 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 block shots. Kyrie Thomas was scoreless. Shot 0 for 2 from 3. And had an assist, a steal, a turnover. And that does it for the box score. 61% shooting for Oklahoma City. 47% for Detroit. 42% from the 3-point line for... Well, both of them had 42% shooting from the 3-point line. Free throws was an advantage for Oklahoma City. 71% for Oklahoma City to 60% for Detroit. 14 turnovers for Oklahoma City, 17 for Detroit. 25 assists for Oklahoma City, 27 for Detroit. 33 rebounds, 2 offensive for Oklahoma City. 36 rebounds, 9 offensive for Detroit. 8 blocks for Oklahoma City, 5 blocks for Detroit. 13 steals for Oklahoma City, 8 steals for Detroit. 18 personal fouls for Oklahoma City, 21 for Detroit. And Detroit had 3 technical fouls. I appreciate that, the Boss Dungeon. Man, I hope Houston and OKC play in the finals. Hey, AT, that's going to be a good game. Or a good series, I should say. Zeppelin King says logo. I don't know what the the last part of that says, what's going on, D. Torres? Says Christian Wood is a beast. I've been following him lately. That's what's up, D. Torres. And welcome to the stream. Appreciate you. Yu-Gi-Oh! Rex says, B. Knight and Henson make me not feel bad about the trade. Arku says, Thunder got you guys in turnover points. Yeah, they did. They got us in points off turnovers and really field goal percentage. 61% for Oklahoma City to Detroit's 47. Then the points off for turnovers, and for Detroit to only lose the game by 7, that's impressive. I mean, it's not impressive to say, like, okay, well, we still lost. It still counts. At the end of the day, it's still an L, compared to a W. But, I'm okay with this because all the talent that we let walk or trade it, we gave up on the season. Then you got Blake out, Derrick Rose out, Luke Kennard out. So to be with only a 7-point loss, hey, I'm okay with that. You showed fight, you showed determination. It was just a lack of talent, really. Pistons 20-43 record, 6th lowest win percentage in the NBA. Christian Wood that was a career high, 29 points, 9 rebounds on 12 for 16 shooting. What is going on, your boy Rosha? How's it going, brother? Appreciate you. If you guys not subscribed to him, definitely do so. He's a good friend of mine. Christian Wood is good. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I do appreciate New Orleans for letting him go. He's underrated. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Detroit got to re-sign him. Like, this offseason, I'm going to be making videos and things like that about they need to cash him out. I picked up Wood on 3 of my 4 fantasy teams. Oh, yeah. Oh, especially after the trade by Drummond. He's been averaging around 21 points a game. I don't know what your guys' point spread is in those leagues, but, man, 40, 50 points probably he be getting you. Zeppelin King, it's a cool logo. Oh, okay. Oh, that's what's up. Yeah, I definitely I had to upgrade the channel a little bit. So I definitely appreciate you guys. I do have one more to show you guys, which is the stream outro. But I definitely do appreciate you guys for, checking it out and let me know what you guys think of it, because most importantly, I do these upgrades for you guys, For me, all I got to do is hit go stream and just talk or do a game or something. My job sometimes gets easy. I just do things for you guys to for you guys to enjoy. But I stayed up to 5 in the morning this morning Eastern Standard Time and got up at, I think it was what was it, like 9:10 or something like that in the morning. So I've been on like 4 hours of sleep because I was just in the lab working. I got off of work at around 8:30 and yesterday night, so I missed doing the Michigan State game, and I was kind of upset that I missed the game, but I use that time wisely. I stay in the lab and try to improve the channel for you guys. Because without you guys, you guys make this, so much fun and enjoyable. And any YouTube content creator would tell you that. I'm sure your boy Rosha would say, hey, without you guys, YouTube wouldn't be fun. You know, so seeing the support, seeing the seeing all the thumbs ups, and the Gridiron Blitz with his $10 super chat, which I definitely do appreciate it. All super chats go directly into my channel. I'm working on trying to get a webcam. So you guys can see my reactions. And I know you guys been on me a lot about when are you getting on camera? When are you getting on camera? We want to see you. So I'm trying to get that before March Madness. So definitely try to stay tuned. And yeah, we're going to have some fun. I'm just waiting on my one paycheck to come in. As soon as that comes in, yeah, we're gonna be having fun. Jordan McRae in his Pistons debut had 15 points, 3 assists, shot 5 for 11, but this is his his second or third team this season. First day off the just getting into the city, puts up 15 points and 3 assists. It was an all around effort to at least cut it to a 7-point loss. Arku says chicken nachos after the game for dinner. Hey, I'm coming over your house, man. Chicken nachos sounds good. I'm actually kind of starving. I haven't really ate. I ate a little snack during my break. I had a little break, and man, haven't ate since though. Haven't even really ate breakfast. My breakfast consists of a bagel and Tim Hortons ice cap, or caramel ice cap. So that's my breakfast. And then what do you call it? During my break, I ate a couple fish sticks, and that was it, and water. So chicken nachos sounds amazing right now. Shai Gilchrist Alexander, 27 points, 12 for 15 shooting. That is impressive, you guys. Like, he missed 3 shots the entire game. Like, if people don't have respect for him, y'all better put some respect on Shai Gilchrist Alexander's name. Check on that. Hey, absolutely. What's the score on the Jazz Knicks? All right. Give me 2 seconds. Let me pull up the NBA real quick. All right. So the Jazz and the Knicks. Utah leads by 13. It is 110-97. Utah on the road with the lead, 123 remaining. Miami has a 5-point advantage over Orlando, 116-111, 102 left in that ball game. Chicago and Minnesota, end of the third quarter, it's 88-79. Minnesota with the lead. New Orleans up by 3 over Dallas, 10-7, first quarter. Why you got Arkud? You got what do you call it? The Knicks. Wow, 4th starting point guard for Coach Casey. That's Brandon Knight, the 4th starting point guard. All right, here is the post-game presser for Dwane Casey.
Well, no, it doesn't come down to a single play, but have you had a chance to go back?
It was one play. I thought it was a charge, and officials saw it differently. That was the key play. It was down 1, and then they hit a 3 out of that. So, but again, that's the breaks of the game.
What are you seeing from your guys? This isn't like an isolated thing here, but you guys continue. Doesn't matter how many bodies.
Oh, you want the Jazz to
they
lose?
Ignore, but, I mean, if you
That's
like
one
them,
thing I love about this group, Johnny. They compete. They're playing hard. We got a lot of growing up to do. We have a lot of men in a lot of situations that they've not been in before. And I love Christian. He's really growing right before our eyes. But this is the first time he's been in crunch time in these situations. So he's growing, learning. And then once we do, it's going to be something good because we're playing hard enough to win. Some not smart enough. I'm probably not coaching smart enough, but we're not playing smart enough to win.
I was going to ask you, Christian's production has shown for itself, but have there been fewer mental lapses aside from tonight?
No, he's still making them, but he's making up for them. And I love him. I push him harder than anybody with love because I see the potential. I see what he can do, and he's doing it with numbers. But then there's so much more he can do mentally and into the game, and it'll come.
Dwane, with Jordan McRae, you said he didn't have enough time to get acclimated to very much of anything, but the bucket getting ability
He can do that, and he knows how to do it. And he had 2 errant passes he had trying to pass it. I told him I'd rather for him to attack the rim. Don't do something you can't do. But he for a young man coming in, not knowing probably 1 or 2 plays, that's why we were limited what we could do down the stretch. I thought he did a decent job.
I know you said you consider Brandon Moore 2-1, but in the role he had to play 38 minutes.
Well, yeah, he did it. He's playing probably on fumes, but again, that's why the point guard position is so important. And that's the frustrating part that I think if you had another, but he's given us everything he has.
You said in the last game you had 42 threes, and you said you're good with that. We can even go more. You get 43 up, shot at good efficiency. Are you liking?
Yeah, we're getting some good shots. I thought the three I drew a play for Svi to get a 3 in the corner. He got one and drew up another one during the timeout. He got the next one, same shot, same spot. He missed it. I thought that was a big 3. But again, everyone's shooting the ball well. Again, it's our turnovers. 17 turnovers for 26 points. This live ball turnovers, you can't defend those. And then our defense. Our defense was atrocious first half. I don't know if that's the first time I've had a team defend the other team shooting 69%. That's the game itself. We picked it up in the second half, but you can't allow a good playoff team like OKC shoot 69%, get their rhythm, get their flow going, and then think you're going to stop them altogether in the second half.
How difficult of a transition has this been for you, going from a team that was maybe supposed to make the playoffs and then the injuries and then the trades, and now you're probably looking like you get a lottery pick?
Well, again, I think you were one of the ones yelling for a lottery pick. I think, yeah, that's what I thought. So, but again, it is what it is. Injuries, again, I think we did have expectations at the beginning of the season with Blake, Luke, Reggie Jackson missed a lot of games. All the excuses we had, we had them. And so we had to change plans. You have to change directions. We got a lot of guys playing now that, that were on the second and third team. And again, that's what it is. I enjoy it. I get frustrated after games like tonight, games like Sacramento, where we play well but not good enough to win. But that encourages me in the fact that once we do get where we're going, add some pieces, add draft, whatever it is, we add talent. It's going to be something special. And I think hopefully our fans see it, but we have a lot of work to do in that area.
All right, that was Coach Casey. I want to elaborate a little bit before I answer your question, Eric. I did see it about the Knicks and Spike Lee. But with like he said, the Sacramento and also, games like tonight, you lost by 7 points. You know, the Kings, you lost by a couple points as well. If Luke Kennard would play, these two games are totally different. You know, because then you got another real shooter out there for Detroit. You know, obviously both teams are going to be adjusting and you know, maybe, what do you call it? Christian Wood ain't getting 29. Maybe he gets, 25. You know, but, it's those little things like, you're really just health. Like, it's always just been about health. Like, if Blake Griffin would play, Reggie Jackson didn't make all those or miss all those games. And all the injuries that we've dealt with throughout, the injuries with Derrick Rose and things like that. Like, and Derrick Rose will be out for at least 2 weeks with a sprained ankle. So it looks like it was a grade 1. But, I mean, it's always been health. Like, and that was the one thing that got me so upset with the trade with Drummond is because he was that guy that really never got injured. He was the guy that always was playing to win. Yeah, he might have not been able to do this, that, in the third, like fans would want him, but he was still giving his all. Even if sometimes it was booty cheeks. But, I mean, he was still giving his all. Like, he was still there every single game to fight. And that's the one thing that, is so underrated, in this league. Is guys that play all 82 games. I think it's one of the most underrated stat line now. And it's sad because there's 82 games you're supposed to be playing. But in this soft, soft NBA of, I got a finger splinter. I can't play. Like, come on, you can play. Yeah, we lost by 7, 114 to 107. Pistons fought. Pistons was, I mean, that fourth quarter. We were down to start. What was it by? We were almost down 20 points, and we're up by 1 with, I want to say, 2.5 to play. And then within the last minute, there was a no-call charge on Chris Paul. Then Chris Paul, with the no-call, was able to kick it out to Gallinari. Gallinari made a 3, and that was really the difference maker. They regained the lead and never really looked back. So, it's those little things that, it could have went either way. But I'm not going to go on just on that one play of Chris Paul charging and didn't get called for a charge. Because then you can just really look at that third quarter and be like, well, you lost, what was it, 18 to 25? If you would have kept it closer, in that, what do you call it? And made a couple extra plays in the fourth, you might have picked up a 1-point advantage even with that play. So I mean, it hurts because it did kill our momentum. Princess Bree, it killed our momentum on that because then Dwane Casey got a technical foul. We were turning the ball over, missing shots after that. I mean, that play just literally wiped every win that we had in our sails. Oh yeah, I mean, I'm happy that we lost, but I mean, this was a game we should have won. If you're up, if any NBA team is up within the last 2 minutes after being down 20, I'm just going to say we were down 20. I think it was like 16, 17 points. So I'm just going to say 20. To take a 1-point advantage with 2 minutes to play, say, you're supposed to win that ball game. I mean, you play to win. You don't play to win just to lose. No. You play to win. And I know, Every Detroit YouTuber would agree with that. You play to win if you can win. But then, if you get blown out, hey, just kind of be competitive in it. At least show some signs of, okay, hey, this player is getting a little bit more acquainted with the team and things like that. Or even if it was, we were down 20 and never took the lead, but, lost by 5 or 6 or 7 points. Like, okay, I'm cool with that too. But if you have the lead in that ball game late in the fourth quarter, you're supposed to win that game. Here's Jordan McRae.
How do you feel coming out of your first game?
Just right now, I'm a little tired. I came straight off the plane, straight here. Had a warm-up time like 5 minutes from when I got here. So it's been a long day.
Oh snap! I totally forgot about Eric's comment. Eric, I didn't forget about your comment.
I mean, it's just basketball at the end of the day. All the guys that did a great job of helping me with all the plays I didn't know. I knew some of them, but big shout out to all of them for helping me out.
I know when coach and people who've watched your career over the years, they call you a professional scorer. Is that what you want to showcase to this team over the stretch run here?
I mean, we're just trying to do whatever we can to win games. If that's a time in the game where I'm needed to score, I'll try to do so. But just playing hard and making all the right plays, or trying to make the right plays.
Where were you coming in from, Jordan, and when did you land and get to the arena?
I left Denver at 12 Denver time to like 2 this time. Got here like 4:45. I seen the doctor in the back real quick. It was like 5. Then I got on the court 5:30, watched some film. It's my first time eating since like 12 o'clock. So.
When you say you knew someplace, when did you have time to know any of them?
I have a paper in my book bag. But it's the NBA. A lot of guys, they run the same stuff. They just call it something else. So some of them I picked up on quick. But late in the game, we were trying to do things. Guys had to tell me where to go.
Number 52, any significance, or that's just what they had ready?
No, I've had it since I've been in college. It's just a number I've always had. So you see 52, you don't have to try to figure out who it is.
Thanks, Jordan.
Thank you.
All right, that was Jordan McRae. All right, so Eric asked me a while ago. I'm terribly sorry about just now getting to the comment. He says, speaking of the Knicks, what do you think of Spike Lee, James Dolan situation? Dolan needs to go, but he's not going anywhere, though. That totally reminds me of that situation. I mean, obviously it is way different. I forgot the former Clippers owner just before Steve Ballmer, Donald Sterling. Sterling used derogatory words, racist words, and got actually booted out the league. I could see this totally almost playing out just like that. Where James Dolan will get booted out the NBA. Kind of like the Donald Sterling situation. What's going on, Dosa Dion? How's it going, brother? But, I could definitely see, things like that happening. You can't, you got to understand, when you're that bad, if celebrities want to be at the game, you don't do that. You don't make them feel uncomfortable. You don't, and then to say is a laughing situation. The comments by the Knicks are even more like they're enough of a franchise. Like, what are you guys thinking? Like, as many years as Spike Lee has supported you guys, bought all your merchandise, and rocked every single merchandise known to man. What's going on, Lady K? For James Dolan and the Knicks organization, for them to, disrespect Spike Lee for that and all that, man, you're about to find your way out the NBA. That's a quick, fast way to get yourself out the NBA. And don't let Spike Lee have any audio recordings of him being racist to Spike Lee, because that's a fast way. That's a speed lane. You know how you go to the speedy checkout? Yeah. But I mean, it's just like it's a sad situation over there in New York. And he does need to go. Like, that Knicks organization is sad, and it's one of the biggest markets. And shout out to their fans. Their fans are amazing. How can you be so bad and still sell out tickets? And I think that's the problem. If the New York Knicks fans stop going to the games and they hit horrendous margins, it forces James Dolan to make moves and make the smart move. And that's the one thing about the Detroit Pistons fan or the Detroit Lions fan base or even really Detroit sports right now. Stop showing up to games. Stop supporting them. You do that. You force ownership and management to make the proper moves so we can build a winner. It's those things that, it's sad. It really is. All right, you guys, here's Christian Wood.
Just for a second, comment about your game and how good you felt out there tonight.
I was comfortable. I felt like I got in a groove early on with the dunks and the threes. I felt good out there.
We always sometimes kind of rank where performances go, and obviously you've been. It's not like this is the first time you've shot in the high 20s, but how good, as far as how well you felt and the efficiency with which you scored, is this as good as you felt in a while?
I think this is one of my best performances in my career so far. Like you said, I wish it would have came with a win. We cut it close at the end, but we just couldn't pull it off.
What are your impressions of your newest teammate, Jordan McRae?
I played with Jordan before, score first guy. He came in the game, fresh off the plane today, which is crazy. And he did great. He played well, played with confidence, and we need that.
We've seen this over the last couple of weeks as we've seen new faces come up, but the way that you guys continue to battle against playoff caliber teams, Oklahoma City being one of those, are you continuing to learn things about your guys, even with interchanging faces?
For sure. I felt like everybody today came together, especially at the end. I think the first half, they were shooting close to 70%. In the second half, we came back, we fought back. That's what we need. That's what we've been working on. So young guys are doing great, and we just got to keep at it.
Most of your minutes before the roster changed were at center, and now you've been playing a lot of power forward. Are there any differences as far as you're concerned? But the two?
I think at the 4, you're more spaced out a little bit. At the 5, mostly at the dunker. But, I'm interchangeable, so I can play both, and I'm comfortable playing both. Thank you.
Thanks.
All right, that was Christian Wood. Let's see what the comments. Yeah, it's overdose of Dion. Pistons lost 114 to 107. They had a 1 point advantage with, I believe it was 2 minutes left to play. But there was an offensive charge call that kind of took away the sails. Chris Paul lowered his shoulder on Brandon Knight. Was supposed to be a charge call. There was no charge. And, it completely took the sails out of Detroit. Dwane Casey picked up a technical foul. We were starting missing shots after that. So it kind of got us out of our rhythm. But, I'm not going to say that we lost because of that. I'm going to say we lost because of that third quarter. Losing that quarter 18 to 25. If you would have kept that a little bit closer, played a little bit better early on in the fourth, you could have survived that one play. But what's going on, Lady K? Appreciate you for coming out. I do want to let you guys know this is the last time you're going to see a Pistons Center Court. I am going to be redesigning Pistons Center Court again. Pistons Center Court is now going to be a pregame, postgame type of show. And then I am going to redesign a new basketball show. I'm going to be really working on a whole lot of things from now until, the start of next year. I'm still going to be doing games, football, basketball, all that, college pros, in both sports. Absolutely. I'm still going to be doing that, but I am going to be like on my down days. Like if there's nothing that's worth streaming or I don't get a channel, to stream, then I'm going to be in the lab like I was last night till 5 in the morning and getting up at, 9:10 and going to work. What's going on, Mind of Milton? And put in that work for the channel and the Sports Movement Network and Sports Movement Network Entertainment. If you guys are not subscribed to the Sports Movement Network or TSMN Entertainment, definitely do so. There's the Gridiron Blitz who's in the chat right now. MonStar Sports and Entertainment. He's part of the TSMN Entertainment division. We are trying to get Dwayne Boatwright to 100 subscribers. He's 5 away. Get him to 100, you guys. Great Detroit YouTuber, up and coming. He's a good channel. Very humble guy. Very, 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 very humble guy. He has a good heart. Here's Chris Paul.
What did it take for you guys to just close this one out the right way?
Just a few stops. We got so much depth. Dennis, Shea, the way Shea was playing. Gallo hit a big three. Like I said, I think maybe just about against anybody we play, I think down the stretch we have the advantage because we didn't probably play more close games than anybody.
Gallo has about a third of Gallo's threes have come from you this season. Is it just natural in those closing moments for you to be able to find him?
Yeah, Brandon Knight tried to take a charge. Me and him was out there talking about it. Those calls, they can go either way. And I stopped for a second, didn't hear nothing. Saw Gallo open, and you just make the right play, and I think good things gonna happen.
Shea had his most efficient shooting out of the season, and you and Dennis were really efficient that first half as well. Like, what contributed to the really good guard play that you guys shared?
I think our defense. I think sometimes we lose sight of how good our offense can be when our defense is good, so we can get out in transition, we can get easy baskets.
Chris, you guys started the game off with a lot of pop and energy on the offensive end. What was going through you guys' head coming into the game?
Just playing with pace. We know that Clipper game, we play real slow and kind of lethargic, which is not when we're at our best, so I try to take it upon myself to push the tempo and make sure we play a little faster.
Chris, what were your impressions of this team when you got traded to it, with Shea in particular, kind of looking like the point guard of the future, how you fit together and what you made of it so far?
I don't know. It was so long ago. So much that happened since then, man. I don't even remember. I promise I don't. I don't know. I'm just thinking about the flight to New York right now.
What worked so well with you and Shea together?
I don't know. I guess that we both good ball handlers and make the right plays. With Dennis, we just hoop.
All right, that was Chris Paul. I mean, hey, it was a charge. It was not one of those plays that can go either way. You lowered your shoulder, that is a foul. But it is what it is. You got to play 4 quarters. You can't rely on one play. And for darn sure, not a play from the refs. Especially if you're a Detroit fan. I don't know how many times we've got messed over by the refs. Don't believe me? Go look at the Green Bay Packers at Detroit. What was that, week 6? Hands to the face when the hand was on the shoulder pad. Like, come on, man. But you got to play 48 minutes. That's the regulation for basketball in the NBA. You can't rely on one play with the ref. It did hurt, yes, absolutely. But you got to play 48 minutes. And that's the one thing that the Pistons are trying to learn how to do. But going back, this will be the last time you're going to see something like the Pistons Center Court. I am going to actually I'll be ending a stream and then starting a Pistons Center Court post-game show. You know, and if I have enough time to do a pregame show, it'll be Piston Center Court pregame show. Uh, you know, but as far as like the old talk show that it used to be, those days are done. That's why I kind of brought it back a little bit today to kind of bring it up today. Um, you know, but I am going to be redoing a brand new what do you call it? Uh, basketball show. It's gonna be fire, you guys. Trust and believe. Uh, if you've been with me since the start of this stream, you already know I'm trying to put that time, that money, that effort, that will to keep going when the going gets tough, to keep on going. You know, that's just the mindset of every member of TSMN and TSMN Entertainment. You know, I do want to send a special shout out to Arthur. Congratulations on 1K watch hours. Let's get him to 4K so he can get monetized. Uh, and for 1.5 thousand subscribers as well. So shout out Art if you are still in the building. Salute, brother. Appreciate you for what do you call it? For putting in that time, that hard work, and that effort, brother. You know, MonStar Sports and Entertainment. You know, great channel. You guys definitely don't want to miss. You know, he brings hockey, baseball, wrestling, college, anything under the sun that's sports, and also if you want to learn a recipe to cook something so deliciously good, MonStar, if you're still in the building, I'm gonna need that recipe for the brownies, brother. Otherwise, I'm gonna be coming over at 5 o'clock in the morning wanting some brownies. But you know, definitely go check him out. He great channel. Him and Maddie. Obviously they go on a schedule of around school. School is very important to every member of the TSMN and TSMN Entertainment. School's first and foremost. Then it's, you know, YouTube. You know, and you know, so their content's built around that, and you know, they put in that time, that hard work, and that effort. So definitely check out them. You know, there's also Amy Amor. She does UFC, boxing, football, basketball, baseball. You know, she puts in that time, that hard work, that effort, and things like that. Like, you know, we got some great members in TSMN and TSMN Entertainment. You know, you got my co-founder in this whole thing, the Gridiron BLITZ. You know, great channel. Congratulations, you're super close to 6K, brother. You are super close. Wish you nothing but the best, brother. Let's get it. You know, definitely all the links are in the description. You know, we got a great YouTuber in the building right now. Dose of Dion. You know, great channel. Definitely, if you guys are not subscribed and you enjoy Lions content, you know, Detroit Lions content, he's a great channel as well. He usually drops about 3 content every single day. He's hard at work while still in school. Salute, brother. Sometimes I won't get the notification. I'll go onto your channel, see if you dropped anything new, and be like, oh man, there's like 4 videos I haven't even seen yet. So then I just be I watch the full video and what do you call it, give you a like. But alright, you guys, but with that being said, hold on, let me catch up on the chat real quick. Zeppelin King, Pistons lost, dang, 114 to 107. Gridiron Blitz says, hey, Lady K. Mind of Milton says, sup. Princess Bree says, the refs always do us dirty. Oh, absolutely. That's hashtag facts. And hashtag truth. And hashtag Tell us something new. Man, I can't stand these refs that do, just like a prime example, Michigan and Ohio State. There is an Ohio State graduate as an official. It's supposed to be a neutral. Michigan lost on Sunday. And shout out to everyone who came out for that game. That game was fun. Leedy says, "Yep, school, work, and life in general always comes first." Absolutely. If you can't enjoy the grit and grind of doing YouTube, you're going to burn out. And that's the one thing we try to preach here. Don't get burned out. Enjoy life as well. That's why there's gonna be 3 weeks. I don't do absolutely nothing. I'm talking about nothing. No videos, no streams, no nothing. I'm gonna go on a vacation. I believe it's sometime in July. Gearing up for preseason football. Preseason football, I will be back. But there's about 3 weeks. I'm going to be on a vacation. I've streamed every day since week 2 of the NFL season. That is September 14th, September 16th, somewhere around that ballpark. I've been streaming, a game here, 2 games here, 3 games in a single day there. Bowl games, best believe, I'll be on almost every single bowl game. Sometimes even 2-3 in a single day. That's why those 3 weeks I hope you guys could stay, and gear up. I'll still be posting community tab stuff and, asking how you guys are all doing and trying to communicate with you guys. But, yeah, those 3 weeks I am definitely looking forward to. Spend some family time with my daughter as well. But yeah, we gonna be grinding. We got March Madness here gearing up. I'll be your home for March Madness. Every humanly possible game. If I am as long as I'm not at work, I'm going to do every humanly possible game known to man for March Madness. And then after that, we'll be gearing up, for just NBA basketball and gearing up for the playoffs. Playoffs? Yep, the playoffs. It's something that Detroit ain't going back to for another, at least probably 4 or 5 years. But, yeah, I'm still on West Branch ball. Hey, it's a tough battle. Don't get nobody that we got as the officials, West Branch ball. In that Michigan-Ohio State game, we had an official that was a graduate of, Ohio State. And is in the, I think it's the Basketball Hall of Fame back in the day. I got to reread the comment section in that Michigan-Ohio State game. But shout out to the subscriber that brought it up. I believe it might have been Jeffrey. If not, it was one of my new subscribers. And shout out to them for bringing that up. I never would have knew that. But it's gonna be interesting though. It's gonna definitely be don't get a ref that's, from Ohio State. Otherwise, you already lost. Count it as an L. because yeah. I ain't gonna say that was the reason why we lost, because I could name a whole bunch of things. Like Xavier Simpson with all them stupid turnovers. Austin Davis with all them stupid fouls. Like, what are you doing? You're costing us points. You're giving them points with the time stop. And then on top of that, we can't even keep the possession. It's like, come on, man. But, also having a ref that's from the actual college definitely doesn't help. So I do hope that Michigan State Spartans, as much as I hate y'all, little brother, I at least want you guys to at least not have your backs against the wall like we did. But with that being said, though, you guys, I do appreciate you guys all. I do enjoy and love you guys. Eric says, hey, I'm from North Carolina. I have no team to root for my Tar Heels are awful, and I'm not cheering for Duke in March Madness. Hey, I love North Carolina as well. All my favorite players really came from there. Especially my all-time favorite, No, it's not Jordan. I do respect my guy. He is the GOAT. But my guy, Rasheed Wallace, I enjoyed him ever since North Carolina. So it's not because he was a Detroit Piston. It was because he was a Carolina Tar Heel. And then a Portland Trailblazer. And they got kind of okey-doked, in the conference finals. And so he couldn't win a championship in, what was that, 99? Or it was 2000. Because that Portland Trailblazer squad was loaded. With Bonzi Wells and all them guys. Like, come on now. Adrunas Sabonis. Like, come on now. That team was stacked. It was just a bad series, I guess to say. But, and then when he went to Atlanta, I was still cheering for him. And, when he got to Detroit, hey, I wasn't a fan of the Celtics when he went to Boston. But I was a Rasheed fan and was only just hoping for the best. Just like the Lakers. The Detroit Pistons and Lakers have beef. Dating back to 1988. The year before our first championship. Isaiah Thomas broke his ankle. The Laker medical team did not want to help due to the significance of helping him, what it would do for the Pistons and stuff like that. Obviously going head-to-head with them. And ever since then, I will not ever root for him. But you got guys like KCP, Markieff Morris, and guys like that formerly was the Detroit Pistons, even Avery Bradley. I wish those guys well. Team can kick rocks, but I hope that team can, just like Cassius Winston. I'm a Michigan Wolverine, but I want Cassius Winston to ball out. I respect his game. His team can kick rocks. His coach is a Hall of Famer. And probably one of the few elite coaches in NCAA. Obviously there's Dean Smith and guys like that. But even I gotta give credit to Coach K. Even though I can't stand Duke at all. That team can kick rocks, but I do respect, I give respect is due. The team can kick rocks. But that's just like fans. Like, you know, Damien, I'm going to use you as an example. Damien, he is a Chicago Bears fan. I am a Detroit Lions fan. His team can kick rocks, but I respect Damien as an individual. He's a great person. You know, he always has me. He always has me rolling. Especially the other day. You know, I might not have to like your team, but you as a person, determines if I can respect you or not. And with guys like Tom Izzo, or even say the Milwaukee Bucks or the Cleveland Cavaliers or Indiana Pacers or things like that. Like, I can respect certain people. Even the Celtics. Like, I respect a Larry Bird, a Danny Ainge, but their team could kick rocks. They were great players. I'm gonna give Bears can kick more than rocks. They can kick Trubisky's. What's going on, Art? Hey, I don't know if you were there for I gave you a shout out. Congratulations on 1,000 watch time hours and 1.5 subscribers. Keep grinding, brother. Let's get you to 4 so you can get that monetized. I agree, Trox. The team can kick rocks when we play Duke. Is blood that gotta be shit? Hey, you already know. Just like when it's Michigan State or Michigan Ohio State for me. There's gonna be blood that's gonna be shit. That's the one game I will never give until that final buzzer goes. Then I'll give my hey, good job. Keep up the good work, blah, 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 yada, yada. And then it's the next team. Hey, they can kick Nagy Trubisky's. Got him. But, but I mean, when you got that bit of rivalry, absolutely. Like, oh, I hate the Milwaukee Bucks. I hate the Green Bay Packers. I hate, but there's certain people, that are maybe fans from there or players or coaches or whatever that I'm like, hey, I wish them well, but when Detroit plays you, you can kick massive rocks. You can go kick them Nagy Trubisky's. But with that being said, it is 10:30, folks. I've been on for 2.5 hours. I do appreciate you guys. Love you guys. And I will try like all get up to be on for what do you call it? Tomorrow's Michigan Wolverines home against the Nebraska Cornhuskers. So it's gonna be Nebraska at number 25 Michigan, and it's definitely a must-win game for Michigan. I'm gonna try to do that. I will be on 3 times on Sunday. I got Michigan Wolverines in Maryland. I got Michigan State. And I forgot who they play. That's at 3:30. Hold on, let me see. Michigan State basketball. They play on Sunday, Ohio State. Duh. We were just talking about that. I'll be on that game at 3:30. And then I'll also be doing the Pistons on Sunday. So we got a triple header on Sunday. Detroit at the New York Knicks. You know, so we're gonna definitely be what do you call it? Out here grinding. I am excited. And I definitely can't wait. But with that being said, you guys all have a blessed night. And this is Troxel Sports Talk. Have a nice day. Peace.
This a LP.